Shalom, giving all praise, going honors unto Yahweh, Bashmi Avashai, Bashim Kakodash, no honor to the apostle, elders of great millstone, Shalom to all for elect, the Spirit of Zion one, back with another edition of Genius News and Prophecy. This is going to be real quick. This is from EurasianTimes.com, and its headline, Star Wars, U.S. gears up for space warfare as it develops a single dedicated military unit for outer space. It says the United States Space Force is set to take the earthly conflicts to new heights with its mission Delta 9 under Space Operations Command, tasked with performing orbital warfare. So basically they head into space. This is a quick article. So I can show the full article here. It says the 6th independent U.S. military service branch sharing the social media post the large variety of missions that Space Operations Command will undertake in its units called Deltas. So what's getting ready to happen here is the United States is going to go to war with Yahweh Shai, with Trump. And that's pursuing, or under Trump. Well, starting with under Trump, but we got the president-elect Joe Biden, which could come into office January. But they're getting ready to go to a war with this guy, who's ever in office, which leads us to 2 Esdras, the 13th chapter. All right, 2 Esdras chapter 13. Verse 3, it says, "And I beheld and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven." That's talking about Yahweh Shai and the angels. "And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. And whatsoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth felleth when it filleth the fire." Because you're going to have laser beams coming from the so-called UFOs. "And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven, to subdue the man that came out of the sea." That's talking about America and his Space Force. Okay, it's Delta 9. "But I beheld, and lo, he had engraved himself a great mountain and flew upon it." That's a chariot. So-called UFO, a giant one. "But I would have seen the region, the place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet durst fight." So all these instruments, these weapons, these Air Force pilots, these Space Force pilots are going to try to fight against Yahweh Shai when he comes back with the chariots. It says, "And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire." Just talking about out of the so-called UFO, Yahweh Shai sent forth a laser beam. "And out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests." And that was talking about a scene like unto Independence Day with Will Smith. So this is what they're dedicating this Space Force for. It says Star Wars. Why? Because Star Wars goes into Satan and his angels fighting against Yahweh Shai, or Michael and his angels. Let me get that scripture real quick. Revelation, the 12th chapter. All right, so this is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 7. It says, "And there was war in heaven." It's talking about up in space, the Space Force, in the atmosphere. Michael, which you know that Michael is one of the archangels of the Israelites, of Yahweh Shai, and his angels fought against the dragon. Dragon is Esau in this system. All right, whether it be the Space Force or the Air Force, they're going to try to fight against these so-called UFOs. It says, "And the dragon fought on his angels and prevailed not." So these Edomites and their Space Force are not going to win against the angels of Yahweh Shai. All right, when it comes to deliver the elect. It says, "And prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven." So here it is, you got these Christians talking about Satan falling from heaven, and no, that doctrine is false. That's a future prophecy dealing with this coming war in the atmosphere that's going to happen between Yahweh Shai and the space forces of the earth. And they're getting ready to roll this thing out, man. This is a real thing. This is the prophecies coming to pass. Okay? And that's basically the point. I just want to bring this out real quick while I can. Giving all praise, glory, and honors unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, GMS News and Prophecy.